Assalamu alaikum guys, welcome to my YT channel Literature with Emma. Hope you all will be fine. So today I am here with you with a new topic. Virginia Woolf is a modern age novelist. Virginia Woolf was born on 25th January 1882 in England and died on 28 March 1941. Virginia Woolf was an English novelist, essayist, biographer and feminist. Virginia Woolf was a prolific writer whose modernist style changed with each new novel. With the death of Virginia Woolf, a whole pattern of culture is broken. Woolf was a modern, but she was also a late Victorian. Here we have some characteristics of her novels. First one is the world of outer reality is not ignored. She has not ignored the reality of outer world, the warm and palpable life of nature. In her novels, we find that the metaphysical interest is embodied in purely human and personal terms. The essential subject matter of her novel is no doubt consciousness of one or more characters, but the outer life of trees and stream, and of bird and fish, meadow and seashore crowds in upon her. The second, we have no element of story rendering of inner reality. She was driven to invent her own technique which would express her own vision of life. In most of her novels, there is hardly any element of story. Her formula for the novel was not humanity in action, but in a state of infinite perception. The novel in her hand is not just an entertainment or propaganda, but a voyage of exploration to find out how life is lived. Voyage का मतलब है बहरी सफ़र, बट हेयर इट मीन्स दैट कि वो बहुत ज़्यादा लाइफ के बारे में लिखती थी कि लाइफ को कैसे स्पेंड करते हैं. शी केयर्स वेरी लिटिल फॉर नैरेटिव ड्रामेटिक इवेंट्स. द थर्ड वन इज इमर्जेंस ऑफ एन आर्ट फॉर्म. In Virginia Woolf novels, we find a rare artistic integrity and they display a well-developed sense of form. It is observed that each of her novels grows out of preceding one and we see the germs of her later works in the predecessors. Another significant point in Mrs. Woolf's novels is from Jacob's room to the waves. There is far less scene setting and all of it is obvious. Poetization of English novel. One of the most outstanding achievement of Virginia Woolf is that she represents the poetization and musicalization of English novel. She used vivid metaphors and symbols which are peculiar to poetry. Her language is the language of poetry and her prose style has the assonances. Fifth one is the interior monologue stream of consciousness technique. According to Virginia Woolf, the great task of the novelist should be to convey this wearing, this unknown and this uncircumscribed spirit, means ghair mahdood. He should be more concerned with inner reality than the outer. This is known as the stream of consciousness technique. Virginia Woolf uses the interior monologue or the stream of consciousness technique very widely. Sixth one, we have the distinctive nature of reality. The reality that she deals has a distinctness about it. To exist for Virginia Woolf meant experiencing that dizziness on the ridge between two abysses of the unknown, the self and the non-self. Number 7, we have the artistic sincerity and integrity. The truthfulness and the artistic integrity of Virginia Woolf is due to her perfect detachment from all personal prejudices and preconceived notions or from any personal end. Mrs. Woolf believed in the power of mind and so she makes her reader think. Mrs. Woolf was a naturalist as well as a contemplative woman. The next point we have aestheticism, means husn ke mutalik. The significant thing about her is that there is nothing languid or academic about her aestheticism. She was a great lover of beauty and this love of beauty guides her in her selection and ordering of reality. Next we have women's point of view or feminization of English novel. It would have to be accepted that Virginia Woolf was a woman and in her novels she gives us the woman's point of view. The last point is limitations of her range. Virginia's characters are definitely convincing in their own way, but they are drawn from a very limited range. Her characters mainly belong to upper middle class life. She avoids the theme of passionate love. She could not write of sex freely and frankly. In the last we have conclusion. Virginia Woolf's greatest achievement is that in her novels the stream of consciousness technique finds a balance. Her work has a rare artistic integrity. Mrs. Woolf, who was also one of the most forceful and original theorists of the stream of consciousness novel, and be her exposition of aesthetics of this kind of novel. She did much to throw light on its technique. Here is Virginia Woolf's some well-known quotes. First one is that great cathedral space which was childhood. The second is for most of history anonymous was a woman. Third one is on the outskirts of every agony sits some observant fellow who points. Number fourth is language is wine upon the lips. And the last one is the eyes of others our prisons, their thoughts our cages. Thank you guys for watching my video. Subscribe my channel and press the bell icon for more amazing contents.